Light daily exercise is one of the most powerful tools men can use to maintain health, energy, and vitality as they age. Many believe that intense workouts, long gym sessions, or extreme physical feats are necessary to stay strong. But the truth is that simple, consistent movement often delivers far greater benefits. The body responds to activity at any level, and even small amounts of exercise each day can improve cardiovascular health, strengthen muscles, maintain joint flexibility, and elevate mood. Walking, stretching, gentle resistance exercises, or light bodyweight routines can all contribute to a sense of energy and resilience that is noticeable in daily life. Movement keeps blood flowing, helping to deliver oxygen and nutrients to every part of the body. This not only improves stamina, but also supports mental clarity, as the brain relies on a consistent supply of oxygen and energy to function optimally. Men who incorporate light exercise into their daily routines often report feeling more alert, focused, and ready to handle the challenges of each day. Flexibility is another critical benefit of regular movement. As the body ages, joints tend to stiffen and muscles lose elasticity, which can lead to discomfort, imbalance, and an increased risk of falls. Stretching, yoga, and gentle mobility exercises keep the body limber, improve posture, and make everyday activities easier. Reaching for objects on a high shelf, bending to tie shoes, or stepping confidently onto a curb all becomes simpler and safer when flexibility is maintained. Resistance training, even at a light level, is essential for preserving muscle mass, which naturally declines with age. Lifting light weights, using resistance bands, or performing bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, or push-ups help maintain strength without overexertion. Strong muscles support joints, improve balance, and enhance overall coordination, allowing men to perform daily tasks with confidence and reduce the risk of injury. Consistency is far more important than intensity. A 10-minute walk each morning, followed by a few stretches, can be more beneficial than an hour of sporadic, intense exercise. The body adapts to regular activity, building endurance, energy, and resilience over time. Even small improvements compound, leading to noticeable changes in strength, flexibility, and overall well-being. Exercise is also a major contributor to mental and emotional health. Physical activity releases endorphins, natural chemicals in the body that improve mood and reduce stress. Men who move regularly often experience better sleep, increased motivation, and a greater sense of accomplishment. Exercise can also help manage anxiety and depression, creating a positive feedback loop where mental clarity encourages physical activity, and physical activity supports mental resilience. Daily routines that integrate light exercise into practical activities are particularly effective. Walking to the store, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, gardening, or doing household chores with mindful attention all count as valuable movement. By seeing exercise as part of everyday life rather than a separate, daunting task, it becomes easier to stay consistent and enjoy the benefits without feeling burdened. Social connection can further enhance the effects of light exercise. Walking with a friend, joining a community fitness class, or participating in group activities adds motivation and accountability. Social interaction itself supports emotional well-being, and combining it with physical activity creates a powerful synergy for overall health. Nutrition works hand in hand with exercise. Eating balanced meals rich in protein, healthy fats, and colorful vegetables provides the body with the energy needed to perform and recover from daily movement. Proper hydration ensures muscles and joints remain flexible, while avoiding excessive sugar and processed foods reduces inflammation and supports sustained energy levels. Mindset plays a critical role in maintaining a consistent exercise routine. Viewing movement as a celebration of what the body can do rather than a punishment for aging fosters enjoyment and long-term commitment. Men who focus on how exercise improves quality of life, energy, and vitality are more likely to maintain regular habits and experience lasting benefits. Light exercise also reduces the risk of chronic diseases. Cardiovascular activity strengthens the heart, lowers blood pressure, and improves circulation. Strength training helps regulate blood sugar, reduces the likelihood of osteoporosis, and supports metabolic health. Maintaining regular movement creates a foundation for overall resilience, allowing men to engage fully in life's activities without limitation. Small daily exercises improve balance and coordination, which is particularly important as men age. Reduced risk of falls, better stability during movement, and improved posture all contribute to independence and confidence. Feeling capable in everyday tasks reinforces self-esteem and encourages continued activity, creating a cycle of physical and emotional wellness. Incorporating exercise into a routine can be simple and adaptable to any lifestyle. Short walks after meals, stretching in the morning, or using resistance bands while watching television are all realistic ways to maintain movement. The key is to prioritize consistency and make exercise a natural, enjoyable part of life. Even moderate improvements in strength, flexibility, and energy can dramatically enhance quality of life. Exercise is not only about physical health, it is about the freedom to move, engage, and participate fully in life. Men who commit to light, regular activity often discover renewed energy, increased confidence, and a sense of youthfulness that defies age. Each step, stretch, or lift is an investment in the body's long-term resilience, proving that consistent, mindful movement is one of the most effective ways to preserve strength, maintain vitality, and feel fully alive every day. Nutrition is one of the most powerful tools men can use to maintain health, energy, and vitality as they age. The foods we choose every day not only fuel the body, but also influence mood, mental clarity, and long-term resilience. Simple, balanced nutrition can make a profound difference, supporting muscles, joints, and organs while reducing inflammation and protecting against chronic diseases. Men often underestimate how much small dietary choices can impact energy levels, strength, and overall well-being. Consistently choosing nutrient-rich foods provides the body with the essential vitamins, minerals, and macronutrients it needs to function optimally. Fresh fruits and vegetables are the cornerstone of a healthy diet, packed with antioxidants, fiber, and natural compounds that support cellular repair, digestion, and immunity. Eating a variety of colors ensures a broad spectrum of nutrients, each contributing to energy, brain function, and cardiovascular health. Lean proteins, whether from fish, poultry, eggs, legumes, or plant-based sources, are essential for maintaining muscle mass and supporting recovery. As men age, muscle naturally declines, but adequate protein intake, paired with light exercise, helps preserve strength and coordination. Proteins also play a critical role in hormone regulation, immune function, and tissue repair, making them indispensable for sustained vitality. Healthy fats, often misunderstood, are equally important. Avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and fatty fish provide essential fatty acids that support brain function, hormone balance, and cardiovascular health. Incorporating these fats into daily meals enhances energy levels, reduces inflammation, and keeps joints and tissues flexible. Carbohydrates are not the enemy. Complex carbohydrates like whole grains, brown rice, quinoa, and sweet potatoes supply steady energy and prevent blood sugar spikes. These foods release glucose slowly, sustaining mental focus and physical endurance throughout the day. Hydration is another critical component of nutrition. Water is essential for nearly every process in the body, from digestion to circulation to temperature regulation. Staying adequately hydrated supports muscle function, joint lubrication, and cognitive clarity. Men often overlook hydration, but drinking water consistently helps sustain energy, aids in recovery after exercise, and supports long-term health. Avoiding processed foods and excessive sugar is a simple yet powerful strategy. Highly processed items often contain empty calories, preservatives, and additives that contribute to inflammation, weight gain, and fatigue. Reducing sugar intake helps stabilize energy levels, supports heart health, and protects against metabolic disorders. Meal timing and portion control also contribute to effective nutrition. Eating smaller, balanced meals throughout the day keeps metabolism steady, prevents overeating, and maintains energy. Combining protein, fiber, and healthy fats in each meal enhances satiety and reduces the temptation for unhealthy snacks. Mindful eating encourages awareness of hunger and fullness cues, helping men make better choices and enjoy the eating experience. Planning meals in advance can simplify healthy eating. Preparing balanced meals at home allows control over ingredients, portion sizes, and nutritional quality. Even small efforts, like adding a side of vegetables to dinner or choosing a piece of fruit as a snack, reinforce healthy habits. The consistency of these choices matters more than perfection. Nutrition and physical activity work in harmony. Proper fuel improves the effectiveness of exercise, supports recovery, and enhances endurance. Men who combine balanced meals with light daily activity notice improved stamina, faster recovery, and greater overall energy. Vitamins and minerals play a significant role in men's health as well. Calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, and potassium support bone density and muscle function. B vitamins and omega-3 fatty acids support brain health, mood regulation, and cardiovascular resilience. Obtaining these nutrients from whole foods rather than supplements ensures optimal absorption and provides additional compounds that work synergistically to benefit the body. Maintaining a positive relationship with food is essential. Nutrition is not about restriction or deprivation. It is about choosing foods that support long-term health and energy. Developing an approach that feels sustainable and enjoyable increases adherence and reduces stress around eating. Social aspects of nutrition are also important. Sharing meals with family or friends encourages healthier choices, mindful eating, and deeper connections. Preparing and enjoying food together reinforces consistency while enhancing emotional well-being. Over time, simple, balanced nutrition builds resilience and preserves strength. Men who prioritize fresh, whole foods, adequate hydration, and a variety of nutrients notice improvements in energy, mood, and physical performance. Meals become more than sustenance. They become a tool to maintain vitality, mental clarity, and overall wellness. Consistent choices compound, creating a foundation for long-term health that supports physical activity, mental sharpness, and the ability to engage fully in life. Small adjustments, such as swapping refined grains for whole grains, adding colorful vegetables to each meal, or choosing lean protein sources have a cumulative effect, reinforcing strength, flexibility, and energy. Proper nutrition not only sustains the body but also empowers the mind, supporting focus, emotional balance, and resilience against stress. Men who view food as a source of energy and healing, rather than merely calories, are more likely to maintain healthy habits over the long term. Every meal becomes an opportunity to nourish the body, restore energy, and protect against the effects of aging. With thoughtful choices, consistent hydration, and attention to nutrient diversity, older men can maintain health, energy, and vitality in ways that feel natural, manageable, and rewarding. A positive mindset is one of the most important factors in maintaining health, vitality, and overall wellness as men age. The way you think shapes not only your mood, but also your physical health, energy levels, and resilience to stress. Men who cultivate optimism and purpose often experience stronger immune systems, lower levels of inflammation, and higher levels of motivation, which in turn supports every aspect of daily life. Mental outlook is not something fixed. It can be developed and strengthened just like muscles through consistent practice and intentional habits. Resilience begins with the ability to approach challenges calmly and confidently. Life inevitably presents obstacles, whether related to health, work, or personal relationships. Men who maintain a positive mindset are able to navigate these challenges with patience, flexibility, and problem-solving skills rather than becoming overwhelmed or discouraged. Optimism encourages action, turning difficulties into opportunities for growth and learning. Stress, a major contributor to fatigue, illness, and mental decline, is directly influenced by mindset. When the mind remains calm and focused, the body produces fewer stress hormones, which protects the heart, improves sleep, and maintains energy levels. Practices like deep breathing, meditation, or mindfulness help regulate stress and reinforce a sense of control. Even a few minutes each day spent in reflection, focused breathing, or quiet contemplation can have measurable effects on mood and physiological health. Gratitude is another powerful tool in cultivating a positive mindset. Recognizing and appreciating small victories, daily experiences, and the people around us fosters contentment and reduces negative thought patterns. Men who practice gratitude report higher levels of happiness, improved relationships, and increased motivation to maintain healthy habits. Shifting focus from limitations to possibilities transforms how the body and mind respond to challenges. Mindset also impacts motivation to maintain physical health. Men who believe they can remain strong and energetic are more likely to daily exercise, balanced nutrition, and consistent self-care. The belief in one's ability to influence health outcomes creates a self-reinforcing cycle. Positive thinking encourages healthy behavior, and healthy behavior strengthens confidence and optimism. Visualization is a technique that can further enhance mindset. By imagining desired outcomes, such as feeling strong, moving freely, or maintaining energy throughout the day, men reinforce mental patterns that encourage persistence and goal-oriented action. The brain responds to repeated visualization similarly to physical practice, supporting mental readiness and increasing the likelihood of sustained effort. Purpose and meaning are critical components of a positive mindset. Engaging in activities that bring fulfillment, whether through work, hobbies, or relationships, provides motivation and energy that extend far beyond physical exertion. Men who pursue purposeful goals experience higher levels of satisfaction, resilience, and emotional well-being. Social connection reinforces mental strength. Interacting with supportive friends, family, and peers fosters optimism, reduces feelings of isolation, and provides encouragement during challenging times. Positive social interactions help men maintain a sense of relevance, belonging, and confidence, all of which contribute to long-term wellness. Self-compassion is another essential aspect of cultivating a healthy mindset. Aging brings natural changes, and men who accept these changes with patience and understanding are more likely to maintain a proactive approach to health. Instead of self-criticism or regret, focusing on small improvements and daily progress reinforces positive habits and enhances motivation. Daily reflection encourages awareness of thought patterns and emotional responses. By examining reactions to stress, setbacks, and successes, men can identify negative tendencies and consciously shift toward constructive thinking. Journaling, mindfulness exercises, or simply taking quiet moments to review the day can strengthen resilience and reinforce a mindset of growth and possibility. Optimism and purpose also influence sleep quality, which in turn affects energy metabolism and cognitive function. Men with a positive outlook are more likely to experience restful sleep, wake feeling refreshed, and maintain consistent energy throughout the day. Mindset shapes the perception of aging itself. Viewing each stage of life as an opportunity for growth, learning, and renewed vitality fosters engagement rather than resignation. Men who embrace this perspective are more likely to pursue physical activity, balanced nutrition, and meaningful relationships, creating a feedback loop that enhances health and satisfaction. Over time, consistent cultivation of a positive mindset builds emotional resilience. Men develop the ability to bounce back from setbacks, maintain focus on goals, and approach each day with curiosity and energy. This resilience is essential for sustaining motivation, maintaining wellness habits, and navigating the inevitable changes that come with age. Mental strength supports decision-making, problem-solving, and adaptability, all of which enhance daily life and overall well-being. Believing in the possibility of improvement encourages men to take proactive steps in every area of life, from physical fitness to nutrition to social connection. Positive thinking is not a superficial or passive exercise. It is an active practice that shapes choices, behavior, and outcomes. Habits such as morning reflection, gratitude exercises, mindful breathing, purposeful goal setting, and nurturing meaningful relationships reinforce optimism and mental clarity. Men who invest in their mindset gain energy, focus, and motivation that ripple across all aspects of life. Every day presents opportunities to strengthen resilience, maintain enthusiasm, and approach challenges with a constructive attitude. Mindset is the bridge between intention and action, between potential and accomplishment, and between aging and vitality. By committing to a positive, proactive mental approach, men create the foundation for long-term health, energy, and fulfillment. Demonstrating that the mind is as critical to wellness as the body itself. Strong relationships and meaningful connections are fundamental to health, wellness, and overall quality of life, especially for men as they age. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and the bonds we cultivate with family, friends, and partners influence not only emotional well-being but also physical health. Men who maintain strong social connections tend to experience lower levels of stress, reduced risk of chronic illnesses, and improved longevity. These connections provide support, encouragement, and a sense of belonging that can buffer against loneliness, depression, and the emotional challenges that often accompany aging. Relationships are more than emotional anchors. They actively influence physiological health. Positive social interactions stimulate the release of hormones like oxytocin, which reduce stress, promote feelings of calm and happiness, and even improve cardiovascular health. Men who engage regularly with supportive people experience lower blood pressure, improved heart health, and reduced inflammation, creating a tangible impact on physical well-being. Emotional support from close relationships encourages healthy behavior. Men who feel connected are more likely to maintain regular exercise, adhere to balanced nutrition, and seek medical care when needed. Supportive partners, friends, or family members can motivate adherence to healthy routines, provide accountability, and celebrate successes, reinforcing positive habits over time. Meaningful connections also enhance mental resilience. When faced with challenges, men with strong social networks are better equipped to cope with stress, setbacks, and changes in life circumstances. Sharing concerns, seeking advice, and simply knowing someone is present creates a sense of security that reduces anxiety and fosters emotional stability. Quality matters more than quantity in relationships. Deep, authentic connections provide far greater benefit than a large number of superficial interactions. Men who invest time and effort in nurturing a few meaningful bonds often experience a stronger sense of satisfaction, fulfillment, and emotional safety. Effective communication is central to maintaining strong relationships. Learning to express feelings, listen actively, and engage empathetically strengthens trust and mutual understanding. Men who develop these skills foster harmony, reduce conflict, and create an environment where all involved feel valued and supported. Physical presence and shared experiences also reinforce connections. Spending time together, participating in activities, and celebrating milestones creates shared memories and deepens emotional bonds. These experiences are not only enjoyable but also contribute to a sense of purpose and belonging that enhances overall wellness. Social engagement extends beyond family and close friends. Participating in community activities, volunteering, or joining interest-based groups provides opportunities for connection, learning, and contribution. These interactions foster mental stimulation, purpose, and emotional satisfaction, all of which contribute to long-term health. Strong relationships encourage personal growth. Men who surround themselves with supportive and inspiring individuals are more likely to pursue goals, develop new skills, and embrace challenges with confidence. Positive influence from others reinforces motivation, resilience, and a proactive approach to life. Caring for others also reinforces well-being. Acts of kindness, mentorship, or simply being present for someone else strengthen emotional satisfaction and reinforce the interconnectedness of human relationships. Giving support often enhances one's own sense of purpose and happiness, creating a cycle of positive emotional reinforcement. Relationships influence sleep and recovery as well. Emotional security and reduced stress contribute to deeper, more restorative sleep, which is essential for energy, cognitive function, and physical health. Men who feel connected and supported often experience better rest and higher daytime vitality. Maintaining relationships requires intentional effort, especially as life becomes busier or as men face transitions such as retirement, relocation, or changes in health. Scheduling regular interactions, prioritizing communication, and actively participating in social activities are practical ways to nurture these connections. Conflict resolution is an important aspect of sustaining long-term relationships. Learning to approach disagreements with patience, understanding, and compromise strengthens bonds and prevents long-term resentment. Men who develop these skills experience healthier relationships, reduce stress, and greater emotional stability. Emotional intimacy is particularly valuable. Sharing thoughts, fears, and aspirations with trusted individuals fosters deeper connections and strengthens mutual support. Men who cultivate emotional openness often experience higher levels of satisfaction, reduced isolation, and enhanced overall well-being. Relationships also provide opportunities for learning and perspective. Engaging with others exposes men to new ideas, experiences, and ways of thinking, which stimulates mental agility and broadens understanding of the world. Intergenerational connections, such as spending time with younger family members or mentoring, provide a sense of legacy and purpose, reinforcing meaning in everyday life. Physical activity combined with social interaction amplifies benefits. Walking with a friend, participating in recreational sports, or joining group exercise classes promotes movement while also strengthening bonds. Men who combine social engagement with healthy activity experience compounded improvements in physical, emotional, and mental health. Technology can support relationships, especially when physical distance is a challenge. Video calls, messaging, and social media allow men to maintain connections, share experiences, and provide support regardless of location. While virtual interaction cannot fully replace face to face contact, it helps sustain emotional bonds and reduces feelings of isolation. A sense of community contributes to identity and self-worth. Men who feel connected to a group, whether family, friends, or community organizations, experience belonging and purpose, which supports motivation, resilience, and long-term wellness. Investing in relationships is an investment in health. Men who prioritize nurturing bonds, supporting others, and engaging meaningfully with those around them create a foundation for lasting emotional stability, mental clarity, and physical vitality. Strong relationships provide comfort, inspiration, and motivation, enhancing every aspect of life. They remind men that aging does not have to be lonely or isolating, that energy and fulfillment are amplified when shared, and that well-being is deeply intertwined with the connections we maintain. By fostering meaningful relationships, men strengthen not only their emotional health, but also their physical vitality, mental sharpness, and sense of purpose, creating a life that is richer, more vibrant, and fully engaged.